How can Liverpool beat Real Madrid in the Champions League final in Kiev on Saturday? We've checked the stats. Tottenham and Juventus both beat Real Madrid 3-1 in Europe's elite competition this season, but how did they overcome the reigning champions? How Spurs and Juve won in November last year. Spurs looked to pack the midfield at Wembley and set up in an unfamiliar 3-5-1-1 formation, with Harry Winks partnering Eric Dier, initially, and Christian Eriksen in central midfield. Zinedine Zidane elected to use his favorite 4-3-1-2 system, with Isco playing behind Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo. Centre-back Toby Alderweireld was forced off through injury on 24 minutes and was replaced with Moses Sissoko, with Dier dropping into the defence. As the graphic below shows, Tottenham played centrally and deep, with a hot spot of activity in their own penalty box. Only Harry Kane, Eriksen and Dele Alli averaged in Madrid's half, while Real had twice as many players averaging in Spurs territory. Despite losing the game, Real outnumbered Tottenham across a raft of key stats, winning more duels, creating more chances, taking more shots, passes and crosses and having 63% possession. Spurs only came out on top for aerials, one of which Jan Vertonghen and Davinson Sanchez topped the team with 3 each, primarily from dealing with Madrid's 33 crosses. However, while Real were forced wide in a packed midfield, Spurs countered through the middle and 2 of their 3 goals were created through the centre of the pitch. In April this year, Juventus brushed the reigning champions aside at the Bernabeu with a similar defensive approach, but, in a slight contrast to Spurs, concentrated in countering Real down the flanks. They'll set up as they did against Tottenham 5 months earlier, while Juve started in Liverpool's default 4-3-3 formation. The graphic below shows how Madrid, again, looked to attack down the flanks, particularly via Marcelo down the left, with the Brazilian being one of each player's average position being in the opposition's half. As a result, Juve achieved success by exploiting space vacated by the full-backs, but, like Spurs, had considerable activity in their own penalty box, dealing with Real's attacks. The Old Lady managed only 1% more possession than Spurs had 5 months earlier, having 38% of the ball, and recorded similar disparities statistically, with Madrid also outnumbering Juve in 7 out of the 8 stats. To summarize, Tottenham were resolute, restrained the wing-backs, although Kieran Trippier assisted Ali's opener, and sought to exploit Madrid centrally, epitomized by Tottenham's 3rd goal, shown in the graphic below. In contrast, Juve sought to exploit Real's rampaging full-backs to find space and carve openings, as was the case in their 3rd goal, also shown below. The signs are positive for Liverpool. The Reds are top scorers in the competition by some way with 40 goals, ahead of Real in second with 30. Ronaldo 15, Firmino 10, Salah 10, Mane 9, Coutinho 5, Benzema 4, Marcelo 3, Oxlade-Chamberlain 2. The graphic below shows how Jurgen Klopp's side are also more lethal from range, hitting 6 goals from outside the box compared to Real's 4. In addition, Liverpool have been more dangerous from set pieces, scored more big chances, had more shots on target and more touches in the opposition's box. In terms of general play, both sides are evenly matched, with Liverpool edging dribbles and aerials and Real taking more touches, crosses, passes and possession. Mane 60, Salah 39, Firmino 32, Ronaldo 30, Coutinho 24, Isco 22. Like Juve, Liverpool could look to exploit Real's full-backs through Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah, with both players also able to cut in on fast breaks from wide. While Liverpool and Real have potent attacks, both have questionable defences, but the Reds have conceded fewer with 13 compared to Real's 15 shipped. The exception of Bayern Munich, Real have been the most prolific side for firing crosses this season, so Virgil van Dijk and Arjen Robben will be required to keep the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, Gareth Bale and Sergio Ramos at bay. Liverpool have been prone to making mistakes that lead to shots, culpable on 6 occasions compared with Real's 3, with Robben making 2 that led to goals, although Madrid stopper Keylor Navas has also made 2 costly errors. However, Real have been far worse at missing big chances, with Ronaldo being the main culprit by some way, miscuing 11 gaping chances. The graphic below shows both sides' activity and average positions in the competition so far and reveals a stark similarity. Like Pochettino, Klopp might look to restrain his fullbacks, to prevent their counterparts from firing crosses into the box. But the German will also be aware of how Spurs scored from a fast break at Wembley and how Juve exploited Marcelo and Dani Carvajal so effectively last month, with Salah and Mane perfect candidates to fulfill those tasks. Whatever the approach, the game will almost certainly produce goals, with Europe's 3 scoring leaders going head-to-head for the ultimate prize. Comment below to get involved in the debate, but please adhere to our house rules. If you wish to report any comment, simply click on the down arrow next to the offending comment and click report.